What's up, peeps? Um, this is a quick breakdown of next week, market week, next week trading. Today is the 25th of October, 2025. Next week, there's gonna be an interesting market week next week because there's a lot of news, a lot of event happening next week. It's gonna be very interesting. Next week, the Fed supposed to cut interest rate. Um, Donald Trump is in Asia about to meet with the Chinese president. So that's another interesting thing. And then we also have um, a couple of the Magnificent Seven having earnings next week. So it make the week a jam-packed week. Plus, we also have the government shutdown. So there's a lot of stuff happening next week, but I think next week gonna be a very interesting week. So let us look at a few things that I'm looking at right now. First thing we're looking at is, if you look, these two big red candles was when Donald Trump tweeted about 3 Fridays ago, and the market sink. That time I was in the market. I'm still in the market. At that time, I made a post saying, "Do not get out of position. They are just trying to shake you out of position. You need to get your emotion out of the game." You see, since then, the market at an all-time high since then. So those are the things you have to understand with the market. Next, let's look at a few things. If I go over to investing.com, you see right here it's saying, if you can see the cursor, it's saying 99.6% the Fed going to cut interest rate by 0.25 basis points. So that's bullish for the market. If you go over to the fear and greed index, so yeah, it's loading right now. But yeah, you go over to the fear and greed index. The fear and greed index is saying fear. Fear is when you buy. Extreme fear is when you aggressively buy. Greed is when you get the hell out of the market. Extreme greed, you shouldn't even be in the market. Okay. So with that said, that's why I think this week coming up going to be a very interesting week. So with that video, trying to break down what I see in the market next week. Um, given all of what I just said, also we are in October, November, December. This is called the Santa rally time of the market. On average, the market always return 5 or more, 5+% at the end of the year, 5 plus, so 5 or more%. So we are also in that period of the market right now. So October, November, December, going into January, bullish market. So the market don't always repeat, but the market always rhyme. Um, so with that said, I'm just looking to see what next week going to bring. I also told you guys that you have to take your emotion out of the game, because last couple Fridays ago when Donald Trump tweeted, I don't remember what the tweet was, but he tweeted and the market sell off. By between that time and today, the market is at the all-time high. So let's see what the market bring.